Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh. You're watching Global Governance News TV. Just today's big news on PFI, Popular Front of India, is no more now. Already banned by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, for the next 5 years. If anybody is involved with any activities related to them, they'll be punished to the rigorous imprisonment for the 2 years. And more than 150 persons have been taken in custody. 106 has been arrested, and this is the reason why this banned by the government of India. What's the reason? Who is the behind the all the scene? What the all I'm just going to keep the fact before you. I'll place all the facts. Why? How the organization was growing, where the funds come from, how they're going to politically active, how the sinister design to break India like anything. Last in 30 years, more than 30 years. And how the previous government is doing, why have they allowed, and so many things. Just we should understand how the concern were engaged and involved. So this PFI already banned many times. Demand was there. BJP is happy, but the RJD like and Congress are unhappy now. They are just according to Digvijay Singh, Congress leader Hafiz Sahab, who was just a culprit for all the terrorist activities in Bharat. RJD's spokesman advocating the PFI, talking about this is violation of human rights. If they are human, then that violation of human rights will apply on them. They are totally inhuman person. A new political twist. They are now accepted the decision of government of India, government of Bharat. Shameless people. We should not forget, we should not excuse them. If you see, why ban on the PFI? Why? What means? PFI has been declared an unlawful association, which is UAPA defines an association that has its object any activity that is punishable under section 153A and 153B of IPC, which is promoting enmity between the groups and making imputations assertion prejudicial to national integration. Central government of Bharat has announced a ban on the PFI, Popular Front of India, organization whose leaders and offices were raided by the National Investigating Agency NIA and Enforcement Directorate ED in the states across the country on 22nd September and 27th September. Second nationwide crackdown followed by 27th September, during which police in 7 states detained or arrested over 270 people with alleged links with the PFI. Following these actions, which are based on allegation that members of PFI are involved in organizing terrorism camps and encouraging Muslim youth to join terror activities, it was widely expected that a ban on the organization under anti-terrorism law could follow. The ban was notified on September 27 and published in the Gazette on Wednesday 28th morning. So, what does the ban notification say? The notification issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs imposed a ban on PFI and its associate organization, including the Rehab Foundation, Campus Front of India, for 5 years for Unlawful Activity Act. And other organizations also. Just there is 8 supporting organization: All India Imam Council, National Corporation of Human Rights Organization, National Women's Front, Junior Front, Empower India Foundation, Rehab Foundation. And I think it should be also go to SDPI and others one also. The notification gave a number of regions, including the PFI and its associates or affiliates or fronts, operate openly on socio-economic, educational, and political organization, but they have been pursuing a secret agenda to radicalize the particular section of society working towards undermining the concept of democracy and show sheer disrespect towards the constitutional authority and constitutional state of the country. So it is also said the PFI and associates or affiliates on fronts have been indulging in lawful activities which are prejudicial to the integrity, sovereignty, and security of the country and have the potential of disturbing public peace and communal harmony of the country and supporting militancy in the country. Therefore, the notification said central government decided to declare the PFI and its various fronts as an unlawful association with immediate effect. And the UAPA, India's main law against terrorism and activities, allows the government to declare the organization as an unlawful association and a terrorist organization, which is often colloquially described the ban on the organization. Under Section 3 of UPA Act, the government has powers to declare an association unlawful. Apart from the Gazette notification, the government is required to notify such association by affixing a copy on its offices or by proclaiming by beat of the drum or means of loudspeaker and content of notification the area which its activities of association has ordinarily carried. Now, after this declaring the organization unlawful organization, it has, as happened in the case of PFI now, has serious consequences in law, which include the criminalization of its membership and forfeiture of the properties of the organization. Under Section 7 of UPA Act, the government has power to prohibit the use of funds of an unlawful association. Under Section 8, all places that are used by unlawful association can be notified and seized. The law allows any person aggrieved by a prohibitory order to make within 15 days of the date of the service of such order an application of to the court to the district judge within local limits. Also, a person who is and continues to be member of such unlawful association or takes part in meetings of such association or contributes to or receives or solicits any contribution for the purpose for such association or any way assists the operations of such association is punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 2 years, shall also be able to fine. And Section 21P already defined, 153A and 153B also defined, and all the acts already implied on them. And why this has been banned? Due to the terror activities, terror funding, according to sources, the reasons why the center had banned PFI. I am just whatever is the facts before you, I am just trying to place it for you. The Popular Front of India had been one of the most potent radical Islamic outfit, and its members had been involved in numerous cases of violence, crime, unlawful activities, and terrorism. The PFI and various front organizations had a presence in over 17 states in the country, but now this is the operation in 23 states. The PFI encouraged the cadres to undertake action that were prejudicial to the maintenance of peace and harmony between the different religious groups and disrupted secular fabric of the country. Hence, the ban under Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, that is called UAPA. So, over 1,300 criminal cases have been registered by police and NIA against cadres of PFI and its front organizations in different states. Some of these cases were also registered under UAPA, the Explosive Substance Act, Arms Act, and the heinous section of IPC. Further, there have been a number of instances of international linkages of PFI with terrorist groups. Some activists of PFI, particularly from Kerala, had joined the Islamic State and had participated in terror activities in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Some of these Indian IS terrorists were also killed in action by security forces in these conflict theaters. Some PFI elements associated with the IS had been arrested by NIA and the state police. Further, PFI had links with the Jamaat-e-Mujahideen Bangladesh, ZMB. Some of these terrorist elements had been similarly arrested by NIA and the state police forces. And they have the sinister design to break India on making this country by 2047 Islamic state, the Islamic country. So we can understand. Anybody can understand the sinister design to break India. How to mobilize with the funds of different countries. Only one mission: they increase the population, capture the country. Small formula with very patience, and most of the I'll tell you later all the facts, including. So I'm just trying to put some line before you, according to the government of India. One Sanjeev RSS worker in Kerala was murdered by cadres on PFI on November 15, 2021. In Tamil Nadu, PFI cadres killed Mr. V. Ramalingam, a Hindu leader, for challenging its Dua activities in 2019. Other prominent cases of murder of pro-Hindu leaders by the cadres of outfit included Nandu, Kerala 2021, Aymanyu, Kerala 2018, Bipin, Kerala 2017, Sarat, Karnataka 2017, R. Rudres, Karnataka 2016, Praveen Pujari, Karnataka 2016, and Sasi Kumar, Tamil Nadu 2016. PFI also brutally chopped the head of the T.J. Joseph, a professor, for Ali's blasphemy in 2010. Some Al Qaeda and Islamic State training videos depicting the gruesome murders had also been recovered from the PFI cadre accused in this case. Such activities created fear and feeling of terror among members of religious communities beside the public. So we can understand how they are really full of terror. In Kerala, explosive and jihadi literature recovered from the Padma Forest District column in June 2021. The forest area was being used by PFI as military training site. In April 23, police has recovered explosive material from arms training site from Narat area of Kannur district. Case was investigated by NI and 41 PFI cadre were convicted by the court in 2016. PFI covertly organized the training exercises and the military like drills. Where I'm showing the photographs just like the drills. Already they have been performing in many states with the symbol, with the flag, with the hat, just like that. Parallel forces of the government of India and the state government. So also claimed the social organization for involved in the murder, the Praveen Netaru, a Hindu activist, Bellary town of the Dakshina Kannada districts, and so many cases. And PFI had been receiving funds from the dubious channels from within the country and abroad. The PFI and affiliates maintain large number of bank accounts and receive money through its well-wishers, financiers based in India and abroad. Over 100 bank accounts of PFI not matching with financial profile of account holders have come to the notice of agencies. As a result, the registration status of PFI under Section 12A and 12A of IT Act was withdrawn. A Kalin-style physical training center in Telangana revealed the violent nature of PFI. One PFI physical education instructor, Abdul Qadir, had trained more than 200 PFI cadres in his martial art training center in Nizamabad. Police also registered case under the various sections of IPC and UPA against 27 persons. An interrogation of accused revealed that PFI would identify Muslim youth, especially from poor or middle class, who had later instilled the anti-Hindu ideology and imparted training. The training involves use of swords and nunchucks and so many things. So this is actually main and how the political wings they are going to grow in especially in Karnataka and Kerala and then Social Democratic Fronts of India and registered also according to Election Commission and rest and politically I'll time a break and after break I'll come to you about some more facts how they are trying to terrorize country and Gazwai Hind in our peace-loving country of Bharat, who is the land of the saints from the different caste, creed, and religion. Welcome to break. Just talking about the PFI, how PFI had just affected the country in all manners. And if you see the politically, how they are going to be rich and they're trying to cater the Muslim vote, they just centralize the Muslim vote for the one cadre and just separate it from the mainstream. They are taking the all advantage, all facilities from government of India. One way. Another way, they are just using the fund to separate that class creed for their own interest, vested interest, to just sow the fear about the RSS like nationalist organization and BJP and all with the false propaganda. Was described the poet Kannada Kavampu and Sarvajaganta Santiya Tota, garden where all people coexist harmony, Karnataka image has been undergone drastic change in recent times. Over the last year, is affected by the large scale uh, different type of politics, we can say, and we are not in saffronization, but the Muslim of Karnataka increasing underrepresented political sphere today. The state Muslim community have not had a presence of Lok Sabha, and but they are trying to make everyone 2014, 2019 they just for the Lok Sabha election, but all just uh, sees the security. And but wow, they are going and why? There's also a matter of question. And the SDPI should be banned also, the political wings of PFI. And this is all rest organization. And Owaisi like person who was uh, by, I think, uh, but with bad luck, just he is a member of parliament from Hyderabad. He also should be, he is a member of the election, should be null and void. How they are playing always anti-national agenda, anti-country agenda in his speech, in his agenda. So he's, I think, I request to Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, the all accounts of Mr. Owaisi like leaders should be also cross-checked and properly checked. In activities also, how they are involved into just to disturb the country, Bharat, the distort the image of Bharat, and how the work had been doing, development work by the government of India and Modi government, and how it is also a matter of fact, last 8 years, the Ministry of Minority Affairs, more maximum funds has been given to the Ministry of Minority Affairs, especially more last 70 years fund and support and economically to the Muslim community, especially in minority community, especially Muslim. In minority, the Congress has changed the definition, also included Jain, the Sikh and Christian were already there, and other two, three communities they are added just to the, divide the vote of Hindu, Hindu votes. But now, I think enough is enough now, and no will tolerate. Why should tolerate? What for tolerate? And country interest should be the first, and many Muslim religious guru has supported the act of Mr. Narendra Bhai Modi, the Prime Minister of country. They have those who are involved in the anti-national activities, terrorist activities, should not be excused, could not be spared, and some leaders, religious leaders, also came in front. Otherwise, they will also go should be go behind the bar due to their activities, as I think now. So the history of Popular Front is very old now. Before 90s, they have been active. Before that, changed the name for Simi, that Simi band. After that, they are only direct fight with the BJP and the AVP and all the wings. And they have also not spared the Christian leaders and writers also, because whoever support the country, India and Bharat, they are against them. So that type of anti-national should not be spared, and they are all the agenda by 2047. They are also involved in the 2012, 17, and recently in July, last July, in the they are involved in the attack on Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi in Bihar, and Bihar rally during the election of 2013-14. Also, one attack was there, that is also by the PFI. So we can understand. Also, according to sources in Punjab election, that was the attack plan on the Prime Minister, that is also involved by PFI, and many political leaders also from the AAP and others also. It is said to be involved. So it is also a matter of the deep investigation. Investigations on, and there's two raid widely all over India, 22nd September and 27th September, and Adhiranjan Chaudhary type leaders and RJD leaders trying to advocate and support PFI. So now they have faced, has been unmarked now. They are exposed themselves how they are for the country. They are only appeasement for the Muslim and others. That should not be at any cost in any way, because country first, nation first should be there for every Indian, every Bharatiya in our country, as I think it. Everyone should think it. And also salute to those Muslims, those Indians, those who are for the country. They have every right to speak for the country. And many leaders, many educationists from the Muslim communities, I salute them. They are advocate for the country for the nationalist approach. They should be, everybody should regard for them. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.